Anatomy of Matplotlib figure. Okay, let's explore some Matplotlib terms inside the plot. First one is the figure. Figure is the main plotting area or canvas where all the subplots be drawn inside. Figure might have a title that represents the general purpose of that figure. Axis. In simple word, axis is the subplot. Axis is a part or a boundary inside the canvas or the figure on which we will make particular visualization. Usually, we give a title to the axis to give our audience a hint on the graph. Legend. Since the axis allows to draw many charts the same axis, legend comes to help us distinguish between drawing charts. Legend is an area in the chart that describes each chart name, color, and other characteristics. Like in line case, it will show if the line dotted, dashed, solid, and so on. In case of scatter plots, legend might show the class, colors, and size. Spines. Spines are the lines noting the boundaries, the drawing area. There are 4 spines for each axis: top, bottom, left, and right. Axis label. The axis label are the labels given to the x and y axis. As we will see, you may have more than one x-axis and more than one y-axis. Here, where the axis label will be mandatory to avoid confusing the audience. The axis ranges. While the x and y axis ranges are defined automatically according to minimum and maximum value for the given data, you still have the control on the portion you want to show in the chart by using the x-lim and y-lim, which is the x limits and y limits. What I want to say here that you can select the exact range of the x and y where you want to show your chart. Text. Text is the markers on the x and y axis spine. Text labels are the labels associated with each text. Labels can be numbers or strings or any kind of text. What we have here, minor and major text. Texts have 2 types. The major text, which is the one associated with the label and longer and clear lines, while minor text doesn't have labels and associated with thinner lines. Finally, grid. Grid is a group of lines that divide our axis area and are drawn along the major and minor text. And the main purpose of that to make it easier to our audience reading our chart points comparable to the x and y axis values.